Well. I honestly didn't think I was going to be making this video, but here we are. Basically, as you guys can tell, I have 2xKO on display. Hopefully that is. And I wanted to bring something to attention. This will be a brief accessibility overview, because obviously this is still early beta and the time of recording this video, so this could change over time. And but basically the reason I wanted to bring this game up once again on my channel is because as you guys know, we're all about giving the spotlight here to anything that is made accessible or is attempting to be accessible. And in this case, they're doing something that only one fighting game has done, but everybody else hasn't done it yet, except Mortal Kombat. But here we are with 2xKO, and I'm happy to report that they now have a screen reader. So I'm just gonna browse to it real quick so you guys can hear it.
Settings. Change graphics and visual accessibility settings. Learn the fundamentals. Career overview. Store. Collection. Avatar. Champions. Progression. News. Settings. Change graphics and visual accessibility settings.
So we have a screen reader on this on the game, but it's obviously in its early stages because it doesn't work in a lot of areas of the game. But at least we do have sort of like the starting point. Now, this is the PC version. I don't know if this is found on console. I won't be able to tell because I only have this on PC. But from what it sounds like as well, they're using their own screen reader. My immediate suggestion would be to basically allow the game to recognize. Now, a lot of people in our situation, we already have these default screen readers, whether it's on our computers or our console, like a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox. There's already a screen reader. So what NRS ended up doing to not do anything, manually adding it, was to basically say, hey, let's let the game recognize there's a screen reader, and then we tweak whatever needs to be tweaked there to make sure that they're reading all the information that they need as they browse the game. So yeah, so this is cool. The way you do it is
news.
Every time you load up the game, it's always on this news tab every single time, and so you use your right and left bumper or your R1 and L1 to cycle through different the different main tabs in the main menu. So when you start the game, you use your L1 or left bumper,
settings,
and you go to settings, and then you go down 7 times. You click confirm or X or A, and then you make the arrow go to the right once, and it'll turn it on. That's it. So, for example, right here,
audio game length about text chat accessibility.
Right here,
change settings for screen reader.
Even the options are very limited too, though. Right now, you can't really speed up the screen reader or slow it down or increase the volume or any of that stuff yet. You just have narrator.
Contrast reduction dynamically reduces high contrast visuals, overall muting flashes and visual effects. This setting only affects 3D gameplay elements and does not apply to user interfaces. Bloom control bloom effects, which adds a glow to lights and effects in the game and lobbies. Okay,
and then there's no more. So the settings themselves are very, very limited, right?
Accessibility.
So now let's talk about things where it doesn't read. So a good example would be
learn the fundamentals. Advanced tutorials. Learn the fundamentals.
So here it reads. You have
combo trials, advanced tutorials, learn the fundamental, advanced, play first fight.
And what's cool about this is you press your triangle or Y on a different controller, and it'll activate, the mode. So
COD tutorials,
for training,
learn the fundamentals. Career overview, learn the fundamentals.
Let's see.
Mode select.
Oh, mode select.
Private lobby versus training.
Okay, and then so what I did is I highlighted tutorial, then I pressed triangle, and then now I'm just browsing yet through another set of tabs with the right and left bumper or R1 L1.
Versus private lobby training.
Okay, so
Learn.
I'm gonna go back.
Fundamentals. Advanced. Play first fight.
So this reads, that's cool, right? However,
Settings. Change news.
this is the news tab when you first start the game. Here, nothing gets read, like unless news pops up, maybe, I don't know. Well, I don't know if there's anything on the screen.
Progression.
This doesn't read either. Let me see.
News.
Here's what we can do.
Mode. Training. Training. Private lobby versus training. News.
Oh, and there's this thing that it does too. Let me go to the mode select.
Mode select.
Look at this. So
Training.
it reads training, right?
Versus
Versus
private lobby.
private. And look at that. It doesn't read that. I don't know what that is. I was told what it is, but I forgot.
Training.
And then we're back to training. So even within the menu, sometimes one particular section won't read.
News.
Okay, so then nothing here.
Progression.
Progression, nothing here.
Champions.
So these are the characters, I guess, like all the different characters. But there you go. It doesn't read any other characters. What I do like about this game, though, for the most part, is that the menus don't wrap, so you can still kind of memorize. Like, let's say, I don't know, if a character that you know it's maybe one down and then 1, 2, 3, 3, maybe that one, right? And if you go to the fourth one on the right, it doesn't move anymore. So that's cool. I do like. I really appreciate menus that don't wrap, especially when the screen reader is not there yet, because you can still use. You kind of do it old school to memorize. So there's that.
Collection. Avatar. Expressions.
Oh, it reads here.
Avatar. Express cards and titles. Avatar. Cards and titles.
Let's read this.
Cards and titles. Player card.
And here we go. Another section that doesn't read, right? Like all of this stuff right here that's here. It doesn't read. And this menu, actually, I think it wraps. Yeah, this menu. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, so there's a lot of stuff here. But, yeah, I'm just holding down. But, and that's it. I reached the end.
Collection.
But nothing reads.
Cards, expressions.
Expressions.
Sticker.
Yeah, nothing reads here. I can go to the left or down. And nothing. Yeah, this doesn't read either. Like any descriptions.
Collection.
Doesn't read that.
Avatar.
Avatar.
Avatar. Style. Head. Face. Upper. Lower. Hands. Waist. Back. Feet.
Oh, cool.
Back. Feet.
Okay. Oh, but once you click on even further, it doesn't read all this stuff. So, okay.
Style. Feet.
Right?
Back. Collection. Avatar. Store.
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 It does not read it either, right? So,
Career. Overview. Match history. Leaderboard. Leaderboard.
leaderboard,
Match leaderboard. Match history.
match history. There's nothing here. Well, it doesn't read here, right?
Match history.
And of course,
Overview.
I did wanted to also do this thing. Let's go
Store.
here. Let's go to
Career.
mode
Overview.
select.
Mode select. Training.
Let's go to training. Okay. So training, right? So when training starts, here you get to choose either left or right. See? I do like how the sounds move from left to right, right to left though. That's pretty cool. So I want to do left, right?
Select your champions.
So now this is where, yet again, and I hate to use another game, but I mean I gotta compare it because MK1 killed it in this. So it doesn't read your characters either. So we're stuck to doing.
Timo, Ari, Echo, Fox,
You know what I mean? Like doing that, like backing out until you find your character.
Ari.
You know? So that's, you know, and here too is the colors. It doesn't read that either. So, you know, it could be anything. I know right now it's only one, I think, that I got. And then, you know, this other option here doesn't read it either, right? Then you pick your next character.
Echo. Ah.
Warwick, I like this character. Same,
Select your fuse.
same thing, your fuse, right? All the different fuses here. Also doesn't read it, right? Yeah,
Allow it. Go.
we'll just pick whoever.
Fuse select.
Same idea. Fuse select, right? Nothing. Nothing, right?
Choose your destination.
Same thing. Stages, right? Nothing. Right? Doesn't read it. Whatever. And of course,
Heart and hands are the key to victory.
and of course, the main thing, that the meat and potatoes of a fighting game is learning, you know, the movesets, right? So, unfortunately, nothing. Yet, right? And I'll say yet, because hopefully they'll expand on this more and more. But nothing yet. So, but again, I do like that the menus don't wrap, right? I'm at the top now, and I go all the way down, which I know it's exit now, because of now kind of again memorizing. I know this is exit to main menu, right? So yeah, it reads. It doesn't read. I'm sorry. You know, so that's the main thing. You know. So that's like the main thing. You know, being able to like set your dummy how you want it. You know, everything. Like this doesn't read yet, so it's unfortunate. But hey, it's a start. And we're back at the main menu, right? And so yeah, the screen reader right now it's very limited.
Settings.
To this?
Graphics and visual accessibility settings.
That's cool, but you know, again, my suggestion to make your work easier. I don't know how you would do this. I'm not an engineer, but I know that most games nowadays, when they implement a screen reader, all they're doing is recognizing that people have, like, let the software recognize that they have screen readers installed, and that way it'll pick it up, and so it'll be easier to just kind of tweak things that maybe the screen reader with that's like in the game, it's not reading certain parts. Like NRS, the reason why they were and ended up being successful in that area was because they figured out, you know what, let's just use the PlayStation, the Xbox, or someone's PC screen reader. And if we notice that there are some sections that it's not reading properly, or any bugs or anything like that, they actually went there and tweaked it. And so the more updates came out, the more the game was reading like the you know, everything, like every single thing. So I think that if Riot Games is watching this by any chance, that will be like my only suggestion, my main suggestion for the screen reader. Because I mean, this is a start, you know. That way you don't have to also hopefully, I don't know if you're doing this manually or not, adding the screen reader like that, like coding it in, but you know, so that will be something to think about. Because another thing too is that, you know, most people would like their screen reader to be able to speed up the like how fast it reads. You know, right now this is very slow, you know, so it will be cool if you go into, for example,
texture quality, self-detail quality, contrast, text, self-shadowing, shader quality, video, audio, about text, accessibility, narrator.
If right here on, like right here, you could have like volume, like screen reader volume, right? Screen reader speed, right? All of that, so that you're able to customize it to your liking, because yeah, this is pretty slow.
Tab language, gameplay, control, audio,
what's cool about audio though, I did wanted to touch on this.
Music volume, the highest maximum volume for all champion volume, the highest maximum volume for all voiceovers for champions in the game.
So these settings do read though.
SFX volume, the highest maximum volume for all sound effects in the game. Advanced lobby master volume. Reset all audio settings to defaults. Reset all audio settings. Advanced lobby master volume. Lobby Master Volume, the highest Mac music volume, the Lobby Bow Volume, the SFX Volume, Spectate Volume, Combat Master Volume, Combat Background Music, Champion Bow Volume, the Announcer Bow Volume. SFX, the highest max environmental volume, the volume for stage audio during combat.
Oh, so you can adjust that if, I know people, blind players, like, prefer the ambience turned off.
Reset all audio settings to audio, video, change graph audio.
So that's cool. I mean, it's not like we don't have the ability to bring up or down any footsteps or the jumping like sounds or whatever, which will be something cool to add. But I don't know how difficult
Master
that will be to do.
Music volume,
but I mean, this is a start.
Music volume, the audio.
This is a start. So awesome, Riot Games. Good stuff with this. And hopefully y'all keep it up. And if we're able to adjust more of the audio settings too, I think that will bring this game even higher. It will probably be like the next most blind friendly fighting game. Most fighting games are blind friendly when you play once round one starts, but I'm talking about more like accessing the information in the game, so that will be something to look into. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of cover that because this is pretty cool that they're adding this. It's it's the beginning stages. It's obviously still in early access, so maybe the more patches they add, they'll add more to it. So anyway, this is dragging too long. I want it to be short actually, but anyway, thank y'all guys for watching. I hope Riot Games does look into this and improves more. I know people that are excited about this game, so it'll be cool if they can continue to implement more of the accessibility features into the game. With that said, thank you for watching. This is Rattlehead signing out. Peace.